G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Calflus, and today we're going to be taking a look at the path of champions in Legends of Runeterra. We are going to be doing the 4-star Targon Campaign against Aurelion Sol, and we're going to be using Annie for this one. Now first of all, I do realize that there are new champions in the game, but unfortunately I just don't have them unlocked. Reason for that is quite simply because I don't have enough fragments. I've completed all my quests, as you can see here. I'm just going to quickly show it to you. I have completed all my quests, bar the Chasing the Horizon reliquary quest, but that's not really going to affect the champion unlocks. The stuff that will actually give us champions I have already done. Unfortunately, having done all that, I still don't have enough fragments. I only have 26 wild fragments, and the reason for this is quite simply because of the godforsaken acquisition system that we have talked about here on the channel over and over and over again. Riot has given me duplicates yet again, and unfortunately I just do not have enough to unlock the new champions. That's why I'm not able to get Thresh and Nami unlocked, as you can see here. 30 shards, I only have 26. I don't even have enough for one, which is really sad. Now I know most of you guys are expecting runs with the new champions. After all, I am a lore channel, I should be doing the new stuff, but if Riot refuses to give me resources to work with, there's really nothing much I can do. I just can't do anything about it. So with all that being said, all I ask for is your patience and your understanding. Just give me some time, hang on a little bit. Once I have enough fragments to unlock these champions, I promise you we will do runs. I have not forgotten all the previous requests that, some of you guys have left on the channel. I have them saved on my computer. Azir run with the Tumkench, Azir run with the Yuumi, and I'm very sure you guys want to see Azir runs with Nard, Thresh, and Nami as well. Ashe is currently in the works. If I scroll all the way up, I'm still working on leveling up the Ashe, but I will get to it eventually. That is my promise to you, so just hang on. I promise you I will get it done. By hook or by crook, you will see Azir runs with these champions here on the channel. But for now, we are going to have to do a run with another champion that we've already used. So today's run is going to be Annie here, as requested by one of you guys. You wanted to see a triple Gatebreaker Annie, so that's going to be fairly interesting. I presume this would be more or less a relicless Annie, because the Gatebreaker will not really trigger because the Annie stats are 0. So let's just quickly go into the Annie here and let's talk you through the build. Level 30 and 3-star Annie. In terms of the star powers, we have Pyromania 2, where your spells and skills deal 2 extra damage, Playful Trick, +1 star mana around, star crit if Fleeting Gall in your hand. And in terms of the champion level here, level 30 Annie, which means we have access to all our additional perks, 3 relic slots, 4 stunning Nexus self, and of course the level 20 game start droid champion. Now in terms of the relics here, we are going to be going with a suggested build, a really unorthodox build as well. Triple Gatebreakers, as suggested by one of you guys. So this build is going to be really interesting because obviously, as we all know, Annie has 0 attack stats, which means a default Annie cannot take advantage of the Gatebreaker here. So the only way to take advantage of that is to use something like a pickaxe, or maybe even anything that just gives stat buffs in general will basically help the Annie benefit from this relic here. So I guess in some ways this can be a relicless Annie, because if you don't get the attack stat items, we are probably going to be running a relicless Annie because the Gatebreaker again won't do anything. So I guess we are going to see how this one all plays out. So let's quickly head back out. We're going to head to the Azir and see how we do. Alright, well, all of it in. First things first, let's see what the Aurelion Sol is running. He has a... Okay, duplicate is not good. This is probably one of the hardest ones to come up against. And we have a really bad build. The Yasuo here is power overwhelming, and the Karma down here level up as well. That is actually not great with the Karma. Fiora here is perfected mana flow. Alright, so I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to hope that we get an easy time against the Karma. And the Aurelion Sol is just going to be, an entire monster on its own, so we're just going to have to deal with it later. Let's head to the first power node first and see what we get. We get Fixer Upper, Battlefield Training, and Raiding Party. Alright, so I think what we can go for here is the Fixer Upper, because essentially, the Annie's still not going to be able to strike for 3 damage, because it only gives on round start. But at the very least, what's going to happen is that once we have the Annie on the board, she's probably going to be the weakest unit because her default attack stat is usually 0, which is the lowest amongst everything here. Because that is the lowest amongst everything here, she should, automatically get the Fixer Upper every round. So that would actually be kind of decent. I'm going to be avoiding Battlefield Training, because what's going to happen with the Grant is that the Grant's going to be a permanent stat. So once we grant the Annie for the first time, the Annie will get more stats, carried over, I would say. So that will essentially mean that she won't get the stat buff anymore. Fix Upper might be the best here, we're gonna go for it. Right, we're gonna head to the Fiora. Alright, so Captive Greyback, Disintegrate, and Annie here. We're gonna get rid of the Disintegrate, the Greyback, and the other Annie. We should be able to draw, you know, the second Annie because of our Hero's Welcome. We'll keep one, that way we get two. But yeah, we'll get rid of one, the other one. Right, let's stun this guy first. This is out of mana, it's probably going to automatically attack. We are going to drop the Annie here, even though she's not going to be that useful. So again, indirectly this is a relicless Annie because we can't really do anything with the Annie here. Fiora's probably going to come on, so we're going to drop the Legion Saboteur first.
No one's the wiser. By my honor, you
Yep.
must die.
Now we're going to stun Fiora. And we're just going to straight up attack here.
Behind ya.
Can you stomach this? A morsel of regret.
We probably could have, you know, not stunned there and used Disintegrate, but it's fine. We'll probably do that in the next turn or something.
Flavor and spice.
Alright, I'm gonna preemptively stun the Fiora here, just in case she chooses to challenge one of our units.
A symbol worth fighting for.
Okay, so we're gonna drop the House Spider here.
Feel that no one goes hungry.
Right, so we have enough for 2 Disintegrates. We're gonna go ahead and play that here. We're gonna kill both of them. We're not able to kill the Fiora, but it's fine. If we can just stun it again next turn, we should be okay.
Where there's fire, there's shivers! Say night-night!
Our banner.
Alright, so I think we're gonna bring on Greyback here.
Your move.
I'll write my own story.
Probably just gonna stun the Fiora again. Alright, cool.
This way, it's almost time.
Boom.
I won't back down. Yeah! Let's go make some more friends.
Alright, so we get a Legion Saboteur at Farsight. We're gonna pick that up. Ideal scenario here would probably to get an elusive on the Annie. That way we can, you know, just attack without getting any blockers. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we're gonna head to the support champion here. Lee Sin, Shen, and Lux. Okay, so I think Lux could be decent here. Lee Sin could be decent as well, because both of these are, I think they have spell synergy. Lux especially should have the final spark, which could definitely help. But the Lee Sin here is also really decent. I like the Dragon's Rage thing that he will get on the second cast, but he needs to see 10 plus spells being played. Well, not see, but at least we've played 10 plus spells, which should be fairly easy to achieve because we have the generating of the stun every round. Lux, on the other hand, needs to see 6 plus mana of spells, which is also should be easy to achieve, but she needs to see it. I think we're gonna go with Lee Sin here. Alright, so we have a Ezreal with Unyielding, a Jhin here with Unyielding. This is a Spells Chest, this is a Grand Plaza, and this is a shop. We're gonna head to the shop, so we're gonna head to the Ezreal. Alright, get Lee here, which means the odds of getting the Annie is higher. We are gonna keep this hand, seems like a decent enough start. I want to bring on Annie, but I think this Static Shock will probably come down here. But then again, we should be fine. We should have that, what is it, the Fixer-Upper protecting us next turn, so I think we're happy to do that.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
Yeah, it's fine. Fix Upper should protect us next turn, so it's not really that big of a concern. And we actually get a free attack here, which is great. Yep, 3-4, we should be protected. This guy's probably gonna die, but it's fine. At the very least, we have our Annie surviving, which is gonna be decent. We're not gonna play Death's Hand yet, I feel. Let's actually pass the turn first. Alright, so now it's played that, I know what I'm gonna do. I don't want this guy to die because I don't want Puff Caps in my deck. We are just gonna stun him here. Progressing Annie's level up as well, which is great. So we're gonna drop the Saboteur now. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Ezreal coming on, either that or a Static Shock. We'll chance it. Let's drop the Captive Greyback first.
I thought you'd never ask.
And it's Ezreal on, cool. So now we're gonna stun the Ezreal that we prevented from blocking, and we should be able to get a good enough, you know, attack here. We're also gonna try to arrange this properly because Ezreal here is unyielding, right? Yeah, he does have unyielding. So we need to deal 11 damage first. Greybacks here are gonna deal 5 and 5. So that means probably 10 damage here. I think we'll put Annie last. This is -4. Actually, putting Annie first will give us a -5. Yeah, we should probably check Oracle Eye. That's probably easier. -5. What about the Saboteur last is also -5. Okay, so I guess this is probably the best we can get. -5 on the enemy Nexus. Probably could have, you know, put Annie last. That way, yeah, she levels up. Maybe should have done more damage. It's alright. At the very least, we still get some good amount of damage here. It's cool. So again, this is essentially a relicless Annie because we are unable to take advantage of the Gatebreaker. But just to adhere to the challenge, we are, you know, using Gatebreaker on Annie, but chances are we're probably not going to be capitalizing of it too much. We're going to stun the Ezreal again. Yeah, this guy dies, but it's fine. Yeah, that guy dies as well, but it's cool. Alright, I'm just gonna drop Death's Hand here and kill this guy. Yeah, Lee Sin is mana deposit. I'm only now noticing this, which is kinda decent. We're gonna play it. I think we want to go Tibus here, but let's actually stun the Ezreal first. It's cool. Alright, so now we'll go Tibus and we'll stun... Let's just stun the quick attack guy. Right, and we're gonna attack you obviously. We're gonna drag this guy here, and we should get the win.
Plenty for all of us.
Did you like that, Tibbers? Wasn't it fun?
Alright, so looks like we get a Norris T on the Corsair here. Broadman with quick attack and the wind technique. I want to go with the Corsair ideally because it's really cheap. It will give us a skill in the form of the crack shot, but Norris T is still bugged, unfortunately. It's a really big, red flag for me, if you will, because right now it's still crashing the game. I don't want to deal with that yet, so I think we're just going to go to Lord Broadmain here. I know this seems like crazy. This looks like a really good unit, but this Norris T right now is not doing it for me, I'd say. We're going to go to Lord Broadmain. Okay, we're going to head to the shop here. By a power, obviously. We get a rush him down. Is someone ally with +1/+1? We can work with that. In terms of the cards, I don't think I see anything too useful. Crystal Arrow with a Frostbite could be nice, but I really don't think we need that. I tell you, we're not going to pick up anything. I really don't think we need anything here. We're just going to head into the GP. Alright, Broadmain, Disintegrate, Skills the Dragon. We're going to get rid of these two. We'll keep Disintegrate and the Saboteur. Actually, should got rid of Saboteur. It had Farsight, right? Yeah, it had Farsight. It's alright, it's alright. We can still make this work. It's not the end of the world. Saboteur on.
I'll burn for what I've done.
Saboteur on again. Choose not to block, okay. GP at power overwhelming, alright, so I think we should still be able to win in a couple of turns. The Annie deck is usually really aggressive, which is nice.
Didn't know the boss is set for you.
Don't know much, do ya?
We might want to go with the Death's Hand here just to kill this Jagged Butcher or something. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. At the very least, we're dealing Nexus damage in the process. Alright, Grey back on.
All hands on deck!
Okay, tell you, let's actually put this guy first.
They'll never see it coming.
Because that way, we get to kill the powder keg first, so that we might be able to prevent any spells and skills, I guess, right? No, I think it's still gonna go regardless, these spells and skills, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we're still just gonna put it first, it's fine.
You got legs. Use them.
Alright, we still win. Okay, so we get Draven, keep off the Master, and Nox and Guillotine. We are probably just gonna go with Nox and Guillotine. Too many champions in the deck isn't too great, even though it's a Draven. We're just gonna go with the Guillotine here. Okay, we're gonna head to the Champion Item Chest. And we get +0/+2 on the Giant Spell, Annie with Spell Shield, and Farsight Alteration. I think Spell Shield Annie is gonna be important, because we don't have the Gale Force to recall her. And heading to Azir with Duplicate, we might need that to protect against some Obliterates or something. So I think we'll go with the Spell Shield here. Okay, we're gonna head to the shop. Alright, let's see what powers we get. And Sticky Fingers when allies attack Nap 1. Not the greatest, we're probably not gonna go for it. The reason for that is quite simply because we don't want to fill up our hands too much. So I think we're just gonna leave that. In terms of the cards itself, I'm not really seeing anything I like. Go Hard could be decent. Yeah, I think we'll purchase just a couple of copies of this, but outside of that, probably not gonna pick up anything else. Probably pick up 3 copies. Alright, that's about it. So we're gonna head into the Karma here. Alright, so we're gonna roll Death's Hand, Disintegrate. Actually, we'll keep Disintegrate. We'll keep Spellsinger as well and the Lee Sin. No, actually, we'll keep Death's Hand as well. I forgot this is a Karma, so that means we're gonna start with 10 mana, which means it can be worth to hang on to everything, because we should get the mana refill. And we get Lee Sin again, goddammit. Was hoping for a Annie here. Alright, Lee Sin on first.
Can endure the dragon's fury.
I am the blade in the
Oh, you gotta be joking with me. No, I think we can still make this work. Let's drop the Mana Soul here.
Everybody here is so cool.
Peace begins within. We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Yeah, we can make this work. Don't worry, I have an idea. let's go to Gal. We're gonna stun this guy.
Only revenge will quiet our minds.
It's fine. Spell Stinger, we're gonna stun the Varus. Because I'm aiming to kill the Zed here. The Zed is probably the one that we need to take out very easily. Not easily, but quickly. So what we're gonna do here is we're probably gonna drop... We need to have enough mana to play Disintegrate. That means we have to give up the Death's Hand or the Legion Saboteur. Or do we need to play Disintegrate here? Wait, 1 second. I think I have a better idea. We might not have needed the stun there, but it's cool. We can still play Disintegrate and make this work. 1, 1. 1 and 2. That's going to be 3 mana in total. This will create a Resonating Strike as well, right? Okay, so I think we're not going to play anything here. Sorry, what it means we're not going to play Legion Saboteur here. Just going to attack with these two. No. We'll attack with this guy. We'll drag the Zed down here. One second. Let me think about this for a second. 4, 6. Lee Sin will get +2/+0. If we give this to +2/+0, he should get Barrier. And that should kill the Zed. We play the Disintegrate, we can't kill the Karma. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and challenge on this guy.
Our enemies cannot hide.
Okay, I have an idea. We'll attack with everyone. Right, because they're all stunned here, so it's gonna be, you know, a free attack. Cool. Alright, so +2/+0 on the Lee Sin, we kill the Zed. And Disintegrate on the Karma, we kill the Karma. Yep.
Let the light guide you.
We're gonna stun the Barrier Lux because I think, at the very least, we can use something else to block it, you know, and deal some damage to the Varus. The Lux isn't gonna take damage here, so I think we're just gonna stun that. I feel. And we can actually kill the Varus if we play Death's Hand to it. Yeah, we definitely can. We're gonna drop Annie here because that will actually deal some damage. We have the Rush Them Down, which will actually help us a little bit.
Annie, who's your second best friend?
Oh no?
Me.
Oh.
You, Johnny.
Okay, so I didn't know that was how it's gonna, you know, happen there, because essentially the Rush Them Down went after the Annie struck the Nexus, so that means it's still basically useless, so basically it's still a relicless Annie. Alright, so we're gonna drop the Saboteur here, I think.
There's a price to pay.
Right, we're gonna put the Lee Sin here. And deal 4 to the Varus. That should give Lee Sin Barrier. Drop his health down just enough for Lee Sin to kill it, right? Yeah. Good stuff. We're gonna drop Scale to Dragon now.
You are brave, young one.
Are you any good at chin scritches? I go where you go.
Alright, I think we're just gonna attack it. We should have enough damage. Yeah, we have the numerical advantage, so we're fine.
Very neat.
Behind ya.
Never back down from what you believe.
Yep.
Let's go make some more friends.
Alright, so it looks like we get a Radiant Plate Armor, Focusing Crystal, and a Iceborne Gauntlet. Now, I think what I'm going to do is, even though Radiant Plate Armor could be decent here, because it's only going to give us 1 extra cost, the Annie should still be able to come on turn 1, and the trade-off is that we get, you know, +3 to the attack stat. We're not going to go for it, and the reason for that is quite simply because we are doing well so far with the Annie not dealing any damage from the relics, not taking advantage of the relics. We're going to try to beat the Sol essentially with this particular setup. So, again, this is a relicless Annie essentially. The Annie is not able to deal damage because of the Gatebreakers, but yeah, I think it should be fine. So I think we're going to go with the Focusing Crystal instead. That should only give us the stat buff after the Annie comes on, so that could be decent. Right, we're going to head into the power here. And we get Explosive Entrance. That is actually going to be really decent. Or do we want to go with a attack? Roll my power to match my health. That could actually help us here. Especially with the Annie. We can get a stat buff all the way up to a 0-2. And with the Focusing Crystal, that could actually go up even further. But the Explosive Entrance is really good here. I think we'll go with Explosive Entrance. We can pick this upgrade at the later nodes and whatnot. This is probably more important. Right, we have Ashe and Zoe here. We're going to head down to the Zoe. I am not going to take on the Ashe. Alright, double Annies here. Lee Sin and Lord Broadmain. We're going to get rid of Lord Broadmain. We'll probably get rid of the other Annie, I feel. We should be able to start with one of it. It's probably going to be a Zoe here, I'm sure. Tell her, we'll stun the Zoe first. Or do we want to risk it and bring on the Annie first? Let's see. Let me think about this. No, I think we can bring on the Annie first. I'm gonna predict that there's gonna be another 1 cost or 2 costs coming on.
Let's go make some friends, Tippers.
Alright, played that well. So the reason why I brought on the Annie first is because we can stun the Zoe here. Or maybe the 3-2. Either the 2-2 or the 3-2. And that way we are progressing Annie's level up, which could be decent. I think we'll actually stun the 3-2 because the Zoe here, 2 damage compared to this 3. So either way we can't really block because Annie will die. And this is elusive, so I think we'll just stun the 3-2. And I'm an idiot. I forgot we had Focus on Crystal. Either way, I wouldn't have blocked anyway because I think there might be something that could hurt us, but it's alright. We're just going to skip the block here. And I think we're going to drop Mana Soul now. Or Saboteur. I think Mana Soul. Yeah, Mana Soul.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
I don't think we can attack here. I mean, we can, but it's probably going to be really risky because these units are going to drop less than 1 health. Drop down to 1 health. 5-6 here. Well, I think it's still fine. We're just going to commit it. It's cool. Yep, I suspected as much. Maybe I should have hung back with this guy, but it's alright. Probably just stun this 1-1.
Of course, he picked the highest cave.
Alright, let's kill the 2-2 as well. Get rid of this Zoe here.
I want to play a game of hide and burn. Lovely. Burny.
Alright, don't matter. We're probably just gonna block with Annie here, because we have a high enough attack stat I'm willing to do so. Let's block the... Let's actually block the 5-1. We can, you know, take 3 damage compared to 5, so that's probably a better block. We have a full hand though, which is a little bit risky, but we're gonna go Lee Sin here. Mana refill, we get to play more stuff.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
Saboteur on.
Pride.
I guess we're just gonna stun. I think we're not stunned yet. No, we will stun. I think we'll just stun one of the 1-2s.
Help.
Sapphire, gem of our divine patron.
Okay, we have Spell Shield. We're protected, which is really, really good. That's why I went with Spell Shield, because I knew we needed the Annie to deal some damage first, and that was a situation where we, you know, were able to get the Annie to not take damage, I guess. Well, not take damage, but not get stunned. Alright, so we're gonna go with Sonic Wave here. We're probably just gonna give the Annie the challenger.
Our enemies cannot hide.
Actually, should have given this guy the challenger. That way we could challenge one of it. It's fine, it's fine. I have a better idea. Let's actually +2/+0 on Lee here. And we'll drag this guy, and we'll put this guy down here. And we can potentially kill these, which is going to be decent. Right, we're gonna pass the turn. I think what we can do is maybe bring on the Tibbers here. I think we can bring on the Tibbers here. Let's actually stun this 5-3 first. And then we'll play Tibbers and stun the 2-2 Zoe. Oh, okay, so we're just gonna take out the 5-3 then. Oh crap, we don't have enough mana. Oh right, we've played that one, what is that one stun there. We didn't have enough spell mana prior to the turn. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. We can still just stun it here with the Spell Slinger, it's fine.
It's Kythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers.
It's fine. 3-5 and 11-5 here. We should still win next turn. Take a little extra damage, obviously. A little bit sloppy towards the end, but we should still get the win here, I guess.
Behind ya.
Portal me something cool. Did you like that, Tibbers? Wasn't it fun?
Alright, so we get a Ruin Reckoner here with Midnight Raid. That can actually be decent, especially since it's a slow spell. It's fleeting though, so we have to play it on the same turn. Noxin Merchant and the Morn. I think we're gonna go to Ruin Reckoner here. Night might be the most synergistic because it provides a slow spell. We're gonna hit the Champion Item Chest, obviously. Get Fearsome on Annie, that could be decent because we are able to attack on turn 1 without fear of getting blocked, so I think we're gonna go for that. And we have Sejuani with Level Up and Poppy with Power Overwhelming. I think we're gonna take on the Poppy. Alright, double Lee Sins here, which means we should get guaranteed Annie, so I think I'm happy to hang on to that. We'll just swap out the Lord Broadmain. Right, we're gonna bring on Annie again.
Go make some friends, Tibbers.
Okay, I tell you what, we're gonna play the Annie here, and we're gonna go Disintegrate. That way we get to kill it. And I forgot that, oh no, we had to play it anyway. Okay, I'll tell you why. Let me just let this turn pass first. Alright, so let me just tell you why I had to play that there. I thought it was a mistake, but then I realized it's not. Because what's gonna happen is that if we block the Annie without, you know, playing Disintegrate, that wouldn't have died because we didn't have enough attack damage there. So there was 2-2, the Annie was 1-3. So if we played the Disintegrate, Focusing Crystal kicked in, which I forgot again, admittedly. Annie did go up to 2-4, but we had to play it there in order to bring Annie up to 2-4. That was the only way we were able to kill it, so there was no choice but to play it if we wanted to kill it. If we didn't play it, we wouldn't be able to kill it. We had to play it. That's the bottom line. So we're gonna pass the turn here. Right, let's drop Saboteur.
My orders.
The battlefield was stained with, oh dear.
I think we're just gonna stun this guy. We don't have to, but no, I actually might have a better idea. Drain 3 from a unit. What happens if we... Okay, I think I have an idea. Let's commit this first. Or do we want to just play safe and... No, I think we'll play it safe. We'll keep the Disintegrate for a turn where we need to kill the Poppy. So we're just gonna stun this guy here immediately. My plan was to play this here. Legion Saboteur will strike the Babbling Balladeers. Because it has quick attack, it will consider as the, you know, striking first. So we play Disintegrate on that guy. The Balladeers would have died because the Saboteur struck. But then, you know, we would have lost the Disintegrate and we might not have an answer to Poppy, so I thought it might be better not to do so. Alright, so we're just gonna attack here like so, get a free Nexus attack, 15 damage. Always happy to take. I don't think we're gonna play Go Hard yet. Let's wait a little bit for a more better opportunity.
Just know the heroes around here somewhere.
Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We can't play Disintegrate and the Go Hard together. That's actually gonna help us. Let's stun this guy and Disintegrate the Poppy. Oh, okay. I see a problem here. Slow spell. Yeah, we have to probably just stun the Poppy. Okay. So we'll just stun the Poppy. Don't worry, I have a plan. We have enough mana to play everything that we need to play to get rid of her, so we're gonna do it. We're just gonna stun the 8-10 Poppy. Alright, so now we're gonna go Disintegrate on her.
I want to play a game of hide and burn. Say night-night.
Okay, and now we play Go Hard. It's probably gonna get rid of the Poppy, right? Yeah, it will. Alright, cool. That's what we want. Alright, we're even gonna drop the House Spider here since we have the extra mana. There we go. We played that one fairly well. Listen on. Even though we don't need to, we could have gotten the win there, but it's alright. It's alright. We're gonna go Saboteur. Just gonna stun this guy. And Death's Hand, 1-3. Alright, we have to win.
Everything's in place.
Center your
Behind you. Boom.
I thank you, dragon.
Alright, so we get Norris T again on Lord Broad, main coastal defender, and Noxian Merchant. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with the Noxian Merchant, I feel. When you summon an ally, give you +2/+0 that round, that could be decent. But Farsight though, that's another problem I'm thinking about, because we are getting a lot of cards in our hand already. I think we have to go with the coastal defender just to avoid this card. We can potentially cut it out later, but we have a couple more battles to go. So I'm thinking about that as well. I think we're just gonna go with the coastal defender here straight up. Alright, so we're gonna hit the shop. Grab a power, obviously. And Frostbite is decent. We're gonna pick that up. Now, I don't really see anything I like here in terms of the cards. Grant ally +1/+0, deal 1 to an enemy. Charging Sigil +2. That could be decent. So that's gonna be deal 3 and +1/+0. That can actually work, actually. I cost 1 less for each spell you've played this game. When I'm summoned, create in hand a random 1-cost spell from your regions with the scout. Yeah, I think I might just go with some prowling projectiles here. Probably not too many though. Maybe 2 might do. Suffice for now. So we're just gonna head into Honored Lord or Item Chest. I think Item Chest is better, so we're gonna take on the Fizz. Right, Go Hard, Disintegrate, Prefect, and the Death's Hand. We're gonna get rid of... No, I think we'll keep this. Could be decent. Don't need to get rid of anything. We're gonna get a Fizz here for sure. I think we'll just stun it immediately. Okay, it's cool. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh my god, Fizz has the... Stop all enemy spells and skills. Fucking hell. We're gonna dissolve then. I forgot. I totally forgot. Well, it's not the end of the world. We still have Go Hard. I think we're gonna play it. Oh, we draw another one. Okay, that could be decent. Alright, so let's remember that Fizz will actually stop your spells again. Yeah, Neon? Drop Saboteur. Let's try to bait out its mana. That way it cannot play any more spells. Alright, I'm fine to take 2 damage. Alright, this time we'll play Go Hard. We'll get rid of it. Alright, I think we played that one well. So let's attack. We should be able to guarantee Nexus damage. Nice. I think we just go Death's Hand and kill this guy. I don't want to take damage here. And since we can't, we might as well play the other Go Hard and kill it. Alright, it's cool. We still can block that if it chooses to attack. I'm gonna put Annie here. It's fine. Still gonna be able to kill it. Right, Lee Sin on.
Master yourself. Master your enemy. Grog if you work, burn if you don't.
Let's go with a Greyback instead. I know Mana Soul can deal some damage, but Greyback will give us more damage output, which is what I want.
Follow my song to safer harbor.
We don't have to stun, we probably can just attack you and get the win.
Behind you.
I want to play a game of hide and burn. They want to play in the fire.
Is that all you got?
I thank you, dragon.
Alright, so we get a Targon's Brazier on the Greyback, a Spirit Stone Battlecaster, and a Fabricator on the Disintegrate. Fabricator on Disintegrate could be decent compared to the support on the Greyback. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Disintegrate buff here. Because we are playing it more often compared to the Greyback. So we're gonna head to the item chest. Focusing Crystal and Spellslinger. Black Cleaver on the Defender. Okay, that could actually be really, really good. I think we're still gonna go with the Focusing Crystal on the Spellslinger. Reason for that is quite simply because it's cheaper. We want to try to overwhelm the Nexus early. Compared to a Black Cleaver on the Defender, that could be a really decent card though. But I picked this up, you know, because there was no other choice. So I think we're just gonna go with the Spellslinger buff here. Gonna head to the healer. And since we are at full health, we're gonna cut a card. And I think we're gonna cut some cards that we don't really need. We're not really playing the broad main, so I think we're gonna get rid of it. And we're gonna head into the Yasuo. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Saboteur because we have the Farsight on it. Same with the Scales of Dragon. We'll probably get rid of the Coastal Defender and we'll just keep the Prefect here. Right, let's actually bring on the Annie. It shouldn't really hurt us here.
Go make some friends, Tippers.
We get stunned, but it's cool. It's only 3 damage. I can live with that. We can just make that back by playing the Go Hard, obviously. But I think we're going to keep that for now. Let's go with Saboteur first. Get a couple more units on the board. Now, Yasuo's probably going to be coming on here. So, I tell you, let's pass the turn. I have an idea.
Go where the road takes me.
Stun the Yasuo. Drain Tree, get rid of this guy. Get some health back in the process. And push Annie's attack stat a little bit higher. And I think we can play another one. Just push it a little bit more. Drain some health from the Yasuo. Oh, I tell you, let's not do that first. Let's just attack first. Yeah, I think it's okay. We should still get a win in a couple of turns, I think.
Tough road. Keep each other safe.
Alright, I have an idea here. 3 mana, 2 mana, and 1 mana. Okay, so we need to play something that, unfortunately, all 3 mana. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is... let's just go hard the... now, let's just go Projectile. We'll grant the Annie plus 1, and we'll deal 5 to the Yasuo here. Actually, before that, we should probably play Go Hard since we can. Okay, tell you what, we're not going to be able to drain the health, but at the very least, we're killing some units here. So we're going to kill this Elusive, and we're going to deal some damage to the Yasuo.
Where there's fire, there's shivers. Lovely. Burning.
Hang on, Zern.
What do these yordle eyes see?
And we're going to drain tree from this guy. Just get rid of it. Prevent the Yasuo from being able to attack. That way it can't really stun us, can't really do anything here. Alright, let's just attack straight out. Let's see how much damage we get. 20 damage. Actually, hold on. There might be a Steel Tempest. I tell you, let's go to Lee Sin first. I have an idea.
The dragon spirit. Heard you're new in the area.
It's fine. Deal 7 to all enemies and the enemy Nexus. Oh, okay. That is really good. Yeah, we're gonna play that. Deal 7 to everything. Actually, hold on. Let's try to stack on a little bit more units here first. So... this is 5 mana. We need at least 1... we can only play something with 1 mana. I think we're just gonna go with a stun here. Just to stun... the 1-2. Doesn't really matter. I'm trying to bait out more units first. That way we get more value with the back for your backs.
Life's the best teacher you'll get.
Alright, so this is the maximum I can go because I can't really play anything more. The more I play, I'm gonna drop mana, so we have to play Pack Your Bags now, and we'll deal 7 to everything here. Very nice, very, very nice. Right, we're gonna attack with everything and get the win.
They wanna play in the fire.
Behind ya.
Yeah, I knew there was gonna be a Steel Tempest, but I forgot we had Spell Shield. Either way, we should still win.
Smells like burning. Did you like that, Tibbers? Wasn't it fun?
Alright, so we get Radiant Plate Armor again. I'm not gonna go for it, the same reason as before. I want to see if we could beat it without, you know, getting any stat buffs on any. Essentially nullifying or negating the, what is this Curated Gatebreaker here. So, we're gonna reroll this and see what we, you know, what else we can get. Quick attack, last breath, rally, giant's belt. I think we might want to go with the rally here because that could be important. If the Annie dies, we can potentially attack with whatever units that we have left. So, I think we'll go for it. It seems decent. Alright, so let's head to the power here. Prophecy. Sorcery is great with picking this up. Sorcery is probably the best one to have on the Annie that will allow us to play our spells without worrying about mana, you know, deficiency. So really, really good. Let's head to the Azir here. Alright, Annie, Spell Slinger, House Spider, Sonic Wave. We're gonna get rid of... no, I think we'll keep this. Seems like a decent start. We'll keep this. Annie on.
Go make some friends, Tibbers.
Saboteur on. No unit summon, okay. Interesting.
It's so big. Smells like burning.
Relicless Annie is actually doing really, really well. Well, again, like I mentioned, there is Gatebreakers here, but it's essentially Relicless because we're not taking advantage of it, so I guess, you know, it's Relicless, I would say, in my opinion. We're just gonna go ahead and stun the Azir here. Drop the House Spider. Let's actually go with a Rune Reckoner, I feel. You can't take advantage of the Zero Cost Midnight Raid. Yeah, I think we'll go for it.
I serve a noble cause. Emperor, you taught me to command the sands.
I bestow the desert's power to the faithful.
Alright, we'll stun 3-5. Either way, we should still have to win. Doesn't really matter here. Let's just attack with, you know, regularly first. Yep, 23 damage.
Behind ya.
I want to play a game of hide and burn.
Faithless creature.
Let's go make some more friends.
Alrighty, and we get a Empress Favor on Death's Hand, Black Cleaver on Dawn of the Rose, and a Ballistic Bot here. We're probably gonna go with the Empress Favor. The Death's Hand, you know, is a really good up card, so more upgrades to it. Very nice. We're gonna head to the shop here, and let's see what power we get. Welcome gifts. Random keyword is always very nice to have. We are picking this up. Really good, you know, power pick up there. I don't think we need any cards necessarily. Judgment is probably too expensive, and the stun here with the Event Horizon, that could be good. That's a 2-cost stun. Stun an enemy and stun all enemies with 2 or less power. I actually like that, and we get Meteor Shower here as well. Hexac Fabricator. I think we'll go with the... Wait, I see a Saboteur upgrade. We're going to purchase one copy. That's a must. And Mana Gem as well, really nice to have. I think we'll grab a couple of Event Horizons here. Let's probably grab 2. And that should be about it. We can't really afford anything else. So let's head into the Caitlyn. Alright, so we have Annie, Go Hard, and Rune Reckoner. We are probably going to keep this. Seems decent.
Miss? Not by a long shot.
Yep, we're stunning the Caitlyn for sure.
Backup?
I'm your backup.
Okay, let's actually just drain tree from this guy. Just get rid of it. Now we'll drop Annie here and the Saboteur.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
No one's the wiser.
So the reason why I had to play the 2 spells there, just to let you guys know, if you're new to the channel, you're wondering why, you know, I do certain things. It's because it's out of mana. The thing with AI is that once it sees it's out of mana, chances are it's going to attack, especially if you have an open Nexus. That's why I needed to get rid of that first before I was able to bring this on. Because if I were to bring this on first, it would have attacked regardless. That way we couldn't have blocked it and it was still going to take damage anyway. So I had to get rid of that first. Alright, so we're going to end around here. I think we'll attack with the Ruin Reckoner here.
Nexus will pay for what they did to us.
Suspicious activity detected just outside the station.
We're just gonna stun this 5/7.
Backup's on the way.
Just keeping the peace.
I might want to play Disintegrate here. I think we're definitely gonna play Disintegrate here. Let's end the round.
Behind ya.
Alright, we're definitely playing Disintegrate here. This guy can die, it's fine. I was hoping it was gonna block the Annie because well, oh no, it's not gonna block anyway because 4/5 attack Annie, so it wouldn't have blocked that. Right, we're gonna play regular Disintegrate. We're probably just gonna kill the Caitlyn here. This guy's gonna die anyway, so we can't really protect the Rune Reckoner. I think I'm happy to commit this.
All part of the plan.
But not that it matters anyway. Midnight Rage should be able to give us enough damage with targeting the Annie here, right? Yep, 11 damage.
Did you like that, Tibbers? Wasn't it fun?
Event Horizon, Witness, and a Ravenbloom Conservatory here. I think we're probably just gonna go with the Conservatory. Could be decent, but we really don't need Farsight anymore. We are drawing a lot of cards, which I'm a little bit concerned about, if I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I think we might just go with the Event Horizon here, because we already have this card in the deck. We don't need too many cards, so yeah, we're just gonna pick this up. Right, let's head to the Swain. Alright, so we get a House Spider, Projectile, Spell Singer, and a Nox and Guillotine. We're gonna get rid of the Nox and Guillotine, and we'll keep everything else. Let's hope we could draw an Annie here. Or something else that might be cheaper. Alright, get the Annie, cool. Yeah, this is what I mean. We're drawing a lot of cards, so we definitely didn't need that other Farsight there. We're gonna drop the Annie first.
Come out wherever you are.
This time we drop the Annie first because we have the attack token, so the AI has to respond to what we do. Compared to the Caitlyn earlier, we had to respond to the AI, whatever the AI did, so, you know, vice versa. We're gonna drop the Saboteur now.
Have my orders. No one's the wiser.
Right, what we're gonna do here is we're probably gonna play Event Horizon. Stun an enemy and stun all enemies with 2 or less power. Yep. Obviously we're gonna attack.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
Oh, the Swain had level up, doesn't he? Yeah, the Swain does have level up. Okay, wasn't paying attention there, but it's cool. We're just gonna stun the Gwen then. And I guess what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna play Prowling Projectile, buff the Annie here, and get rid of the Saboteur. Let's drop the House Spider. And I think we can attack safely here. I suspect Swain's gonna come on. Okay, I tell you, let's try to bait out the Swain. Let's just stun the 2-2.
It's Skythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers.
I want to play a game of hide and burn!
It's fine. It can do that, it's cool.
Get him.
So it looks like it just, you know, prevented itself from playing Swain, and I see why, it has a Pantheon. Well, it's fine, we can still stun it because it's a barrier, not spell shield.
It's Skythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers.
And we're just gonna stun the 1-1. Alright, we're gonna attack here.
Behind ya.
Cut to the chase. Let's go make some more friends.
Alright, so cool, that's the final battle before the Azir, and we get a Reckoness Mark on Annie here, Yordle Portal on Steel Tempest, and Regen on Yusari. I think we're gonna reroll this. Usually, on a normal run, I'd go with the Reckoness Mark here, but since we are trying to avoid getting any stat buff to make sure that we are maintaining a 0 relic, you know, Annie run, let's go ahead and just reroll this and see if we could get something else. Radiant Plate on House Spider, Piltover, Stealth Stone, see what Emperor's Favors, Zephyr Sage with Titan's Axe. Yeah, let's try to reroll again. Since it's a final note, we might as well spend all our rerolls. And Gala draw champion. Okay, I think I might go for this. Alright, so let's head into the Azir and see how we do. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to keep the Mana Soul. We'll keep the House Spider. We'll get rid of Sonic Wave here. Again, this is essentially a 0 relic Annie. You know, just bear this in mind. Because the Gatebreaker can't trigger because we have 0 attack stats on her. Gonna be interesting. Really interesting.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
Yep, you saw that there. 0 attack stats except for the explosive entrance that gave 1 damage. But outside that, it didn't really do anything. Saboteur on.
I want to play.
Okay, we're in a bit of a pickle here. Because we don't have enough damage, essentially, but we have to play something. Okay, tell you what, we'll hang back the 3-2 then. You see, the problem is that if we were to stun one of these guys, the other one would still block the 3-2 Saboteur. That's the thing with the duplicate. But if we attack with everything here, Saboteur's probably gonna die. So probably not worth it. We can't really play anything here. Challenger and a +2/+0. We can potentially hope that we get something good with the Fabricator too here, but that's, you know, essentially gambling a little bit, I would say. Do we want to do that, or do you want to go with Death's Hand here? Just deal 4 and see what happens. I tell you what, we'll go with the Death's Hand first. We'll deal 4 so we can get an extra unit. Is that the right call? I'm not sure if that's the right call. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think what's the best play here. Guile, stun an enemy. Not gonna work. Sonic Wave Challenger. And the +2/+0, also not gonna work. I tell you, we'll just attack with the Annie here. Alright, so now we'll go Death's Hand. That way we can kill this guy. The Annie should supplement the remainder of the damage, and then we should get an extra unit as well.
So many stars.
We're gonna hope that, okay, we can work with a cane. I was worried there might be something crazy here.
Slippery little thief. Stole a star from Serpent's teeth.
Okay, I tell you what, let's go with a Mana Soul first.
Bonnie, wanna play with Tipper?
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Alright, we are probably gonna go ahead and stun the 4-7. And Death's Hand this guy. This is probably one of the worst cards that we can create, the toss, you know, card. We don't need the toss at this point, but it is what it is. Kinda sad that we got it. Hecarim. Okay, we're still a couple turns off from a Sol, which is a saving grace for now. We need to try to end it soon. Grab the Lee Sin. It's fine, it's fine. Let's see. I think we'll stun here. We'll probably stun the 6-12.
I wanna play a game of hide and burn. Lovely.
Right, we're obviously gonna attack with everything here. Now Lee Sin should get Barrier if we play another spell, and we should be able to get that. We have a lot of mana, which is great. Okay, I tell you what. I think we might be able to get a couple of kills here. I'm gonna try to do that. Let's go with Sonic Wave first. Challenge this guy.
Our enemies cannot hide.
Right, we're gonna put 6/6 here. Give Lee Sin the +2. And... oh shit, we only had one of that? Damn it, I thought we had a couple of that. Where did the other one go? I'm not really sure. I thought we had a couple of that. Well, it's alright, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Probably just put this guy here. And... yeah, I tell you, let's attack like so. We can respond with a couple of Disintegrates. Alright, so we're gonna go with one Disintegrate and Disintegrate this guy. Hecarim has Spell Shield here. Okay, I tell you, we'll play both our Disintegrates. Just kill the Hecarim here. That should get rid of Spell Shield, and we should be able to, you know, play another Disintegrate on it and guarantee the kill there. Very nice. End the round. I'm gonna bet the Asol's gonna come on here. Get Galio. Oh my god, I hate Galio. Galio's probably the worst one. Because he can rally here, which isn't fun.
Hello, Runeterra. Let's rock.
Oh man, this is not good, not good, not good. Okay, I think there might be a way to finesse this, I think. We have a Disintegrate here. We definitely need to Disintegrate the Galio. I'm not gonna, you know, well, I'm not gonna let the Galio survive because it can rally. So we have to Disintegrate the. We need to play 3 spells here, and I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's put Death's Hand first on the stack. Death's Hand. Disintegrate next. And play Event Horizon. Alright, so if I get my order correct, what's gonna happen is that the stun will go first. It will dispel the spell shield from the Galio. Disintegrate should go next. It will give the Disintegrate to the Galio. And finally, the Death's Hand will kill the Galio because Disintegrate has already gone. So that's my plan. I hope it works.
As the dragon wills. Thank you, dragon.
And we actually win. But yeah, basically that is it. So looks like, you know, Gatebreaker Annie, even though it seems unorthodox. Essentially, at the end of the day, it's a no relic Annie because, again, we didn't have any attack stat. We weren't able to capitalize on the Gatebreaker, so I guess you can consider this a relicless Annie. But at the end of the day, it seems like Annie, even on a default level, without any relics, she seems like she's able to hold her own. So, you know, I think she's probably really, really good. So yeah, we are going to end things here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate that support. But most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. Now, I promise you, I will try to unlock some of the new champions as soon as I can. But I'm going to really hope and pray that Riot gives me the fragments I need. But once we get them unlocked, I promise you we will do runs here on the channel. You guys have my word. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as well as joining me on this one. This is Cavalo signing off. Hopefully I catch you all in the next episode. Goodbye.